Nearly 500 pupils are yet to be placed at schools in the Eastern Cape. The Provincial Education Department says the majority of those learners are in the Buffalo City Metro. Meanwhile, schooling could not take place in the town of Port St. John's due to the ongoing taxi violence. The department further said it would distribute temporary classrooms to schools affected by recent floods and overcrowding. SABC News reporter Abongile Jantjies filed this report.
Well, we're coming to you from Zanempucuko Senior Secondary School here in the Buffalo City Metro, where the Eastern Cape Education Department is conducting the first day of the academic year of 2024. With me, I do have the DDG for Institutional Management, Utata Utembani Mkida. Sir, thanks a lot for your time. The first day of school, how have things gone? Have you ensured that you've delivered all stationery?
Thank you so much. As the department for 2024 academic year, I can say confidently that the system is ready. It's all systems go. We've done every preparation that should ensure that as learners are coming to school for the first time, that the schools are ready. Learner support material was delivered on time to schools. We have appointed educators where we had to attend to some minor infrastructural issues that we have actually done. So it's all systems go for the department today.
Take us through the issue of placing learners and admitting them to schools. How are you faring on that side?
Look, we have done admissions, we have completed admissions at the required time, except that you are still expecting some drop-ins. Parents who are still, due to their own choices, who are still looking for some places. We are sitting at around 500 learners who up to yesterday were not placed, and those learners are in 4 districts. This district of Buffalo City, and there are some few in Sarah Bartman, there are some few in Nelson Mandela, and also Jogabi. But we're not very much worried about all these other 3 districts other than the Buffalo City, which seems to be attracting a lot of parents. So it's something that we're dealing with. We've dispatched a team today to go and work with the management of Buffalo City District to ensure that we help all those parents to ensure that every learner is placed at least by the end of this week. And I'm confident that that is going to be successful.
Scholar transport related issues.
Scholar transport is ready. We are ferrying around 90,000 learners. Of course, that is not every learner who is in need of scholar transport, because you would understand that there are still some budget limitations. But at least working with the Department of Transport, we have managed to go and stretch as far as ensuring that 90,000 learners are ferried today. We've done all the compliance checks with on the vehicles that must actually ferry those learners, just to make sure that learners are actually safe as they are taken to and from the schools. But otherwise, all the vehicles that are meant to be ferrying learners as from today, the reports that we are getting is that they are all being ferried.
Take us through what is happening in the town of Port St. John's, where we're experiencing issues of taxi violence. Have all schools opened there too?
Look, because what is taking place in Port St. John's is beyond the Department of Education. It's something that is actually receiving provincial government attention. But I can confirm that because of what is taking place, it has affected some of the schools. Teachers cannot access schools, learners cannot access schools, because everybody is actually running for their safety in the environment. But in terms of the actual numbers who has not managed to get to a school, we are going to be getting that report in the course of the day.
Overcrowding and infrastructural issues. The school here in the Buffalo City Metro is an example of infrastructure challenges where a contractor abandoned the site, and due to non-payments, I guess that is so. But you take us through what is happening there.
I think that you are referring to John Biseka. We are already attending to that. Our works inspectors are at the school as we speak, assessing what it is that needs to be done, and upon receiving that report, we shall be appointing another contractor so that they can actually continue with the work that is still outstanding. It's just unfortunate that the contractor abandoned the work that they were actually allocated to do.
Lastly, sir, infrastructure goes deep to issues of sanitation. Where are we in terms of eradicating pit latrines in our schools?
A lot of ground has been covered in that regard through what we call a SAFE program, which is actually managed at DBE level. We are delivering sanitation in our schools. I just do not have the numbers with me now, but there's quite a huge number of ablution facilities that we have actually provided only in 2023, and we are still continuing. You would appreciate, of course, that we had huge backlogs, so it's not very easy just to do and cover every school just in 1 year. But it's a program that is very vibrant, that is well underway in ensuring that all the learners have self-ablution facilities.
Didi Jim Kida, thanks a lot for your time and all the best for the year ahead, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Didi Jim Kida from the Eastern Cape Education Department taking us through on the plans that are in place for the year ahead, and that today all that has happened, it's all smooth sailing despite minor challenges here, and even in the town of Port St. John's where there is taxi violence. He's saying that is beyond their control and hoping that the SAPS can bring the town to calm.